Hi, this is Erica Wiggins with Wiggins Group Real Estate, and welcome to Opening Stories.
My name is Laurie Bray, and the name of my business is Laurie Bray Photography, and I have been in business, I don't even want to say, but for more than 40 years. Long time. Really, I feel like my specialty is finding beauty in ordinary things, whether it's a family picture, wedding, headshot, landscape, a flower, dirt in the road, whatever it is. That's my focus when I start shooting pictures. A few years ago, I put my images on posters, and people love the Sugar House neon signs, so I have sold lots of those, and by the way, you can buy them at Commerce and Craft. But I also put landscape pictures on them. These have been really popular. They make great gifts, and people love Sugar House pictures. My studio has been in Sugar House since 2006, so I had first-hand view of all the demolition of buildings that I thought could have been restored. And I hear so many people say, oh, I don't go to downtown Sugar House anymore. There's no parking. They took away all the charm. That's not true. It's such a beautiful community. I have never had my business in a community where I have felt so connected to the people. I almost want to cry because I feel like Sugar House is a living entity. It has its own personality, unlike all the other places I've had my studio. So please still visit Sugar House. Two of my biggest influences in Sugar House are Lynn Olson, who used to be a trustee on the community council, and Soren Simonson, who was our city council representative. Because of them, I became involved in Sugar House, and they really helped me look at this whole community in a new way. So one of the things I've been working on this past year is a timeline of historical pictures of Sugar House. Here's a great one from Southeast Furniture. And I also actually have been operating the Sugar House Santa Shack, which has been in Sugar House for 70 years, and I've been operating it since 2009. But we have a timeline you can come and see. We've talked about putting these pictures in a book, and it's really fun to see the history of them. There is a new site called the Living Museum of Sugar House, and I did a takeover a couple weeks ago, and I posted lots of historical pictures there. So that's on Facebook and Instagram. But you can also just reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram, because to see them in person, the timeline itself, the whole physical giant, that's a lot more fun to see in person. And then I can explain things to you as well. So there are some things online.
When COVID hit, at what point did you realize that this may be a threat to your business?
Almost immediately. All events were canceled. People were not taking family pictures. My first family picture was June 19th, so I didn't work for a long time. Yeah, it's been really tricky to continue to work. So to keep customers safe, generally we're photographing outside, and it's pretty easy to stay 6 feet away from people when you're doing that. And there have been occasions when I've had to get a little closer and wear a mask, have hand sanitizer close by. Not very many people come into my office, and there's lots of questions asked ahead of time if they need to. And really, I'm not shooting any photographs indoors right now. So if you book an appointment with me for a family sitting, a couple sitting, any kind of event, before the end of October, I will throw in an additional 11 by 14 for you. I am Laurie Bray, owner of Laurie Bray Photography, and I am a Sugar House business.